So, Coach Bird here. Man, I miss all of you. But we still got to keep moving. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on keeping our bike moving, and we want to learn how to take care of our bike so that we can always ride it. And the more you take care of it, it'll last for a long time. Our bolts, and we're going to check on our front wheel. It'll be this bolt right here, and also the one on the other side. We're going to make sure those are nice and tight. Now, on your handlebars, if your handlebars are moving front to back, like they keep moving down, so that's going to be this bolt right here. So if your kickstand is loose, we're going to use what's called an Allen wrench, and we're going to put the Allen wrench right inside of our kickstand right here, and that's going to tighten my kickstand if it's loose and it's not holding my bike up. So that's how you can adjust your kickstand, and this one's called an Allen wrench. Your seat is moving front to back, then I'm going to tighten this bolt right here. So if we can tighten this bolt, it's going to keep my seat from moving from up to back. So that will make your seat loosen if you want it higher or lower, and get it where you want it. Make sure it's following the bar straight down, and then once my seat is lined up and where I want it to be, then I'm going to tighten it right here. So if you're not sure how much to air your tire up, if you look on the side of the tire, it'll tell you what the max amount of pressure to put in there, and this one says 40. And then when you go to air it up, you can set your air pump. See where the arrow is pointed to the 40? So I know that when the needle gets to the 40, that's the most that I want to put inside this tire. So to air up my tire, I have to take off this valve cap, and then once I have the valve cap off, I'll just set it on the ground, and then I can attach my air pump hose to the tire to put air into the tire. To put air into the tire, once the valve cap is off, I'm going to attach my air pump to the valve, and you have to make sure that valve is all the way on. So you have to really push. Once the valve is on and it's secure, I can pump the air into the tire. Pressure up and down on the air pump, and I'm going to keep putting air in until my needle gets even with that arrow on the 40. Once my tire is aired up to the maximum amount of pressure, then I'm going to take the valve off of my tire, and then I'm going to put my valve cover back on. Time you need to work on your bike, I'd recommend putting a towel under the seat, so that way you don't rip the seat on the concrete when you're working on it. To make sure that we keep our chain nice and oiled, so with it upside down, I'm just going to spin the wheel and spray some oil onto my chain, and that's going to keep my chain lasting a lot longer because we don't want our chain to rust.